Hello class, my name is David Cly and I am going to talk a little bit about the Yupik and how climate change has affected mental health. But first we need to understand who the Yupik are. And the Yupik is a group of people residing in Western Alaska down here. Mm, The word Yupik, it means real person, and there's a lot to tell about Yupik culture, which includes singing, dancing, storytelling, much more. So much culture is involved with the Yupik peoples. And so currently over 33,000 people, Yupik people, live in Alaska. And Alam Yua is the spirit of the universe. I felt like I needed to include this in here. You need to understand who the Yupik are. Um, so the Yupik people settled in Western Alaska over 3,000 years ago and have been living on the western side of Alaska since. Um, from the time since Yupik people have been living as hunter-gatherers and fishermen, and once the Russian explorers came in the 1800s, they spread orthodox to this region, and with the influx of gold found in Alaska, even though gold wasn't found in the Yupik lands, many people still got sick from the from the huge amount of people migrating to Alaska in hopes to find gold. In recent history, the Yupik have been adopted into the state of Alaska, and a big issue is the struggle to keep culture alive as the region is becoming more integrated into Western civilization. Um, so the Yupik diet is largely based on sea life, and the people have a diet that strongly consists of salmon fish. They're one of the primary sources of food for the Yupik, and many people try to catch as much salmon in the water during the months they run so they can store it and have food to eat in the winter time. Food is utilized through people get food through hunting seals and whales, and salmon will remain the primary source usually. And there's also food on the land. The Yupik, they hunt moose, bear, caribou, and smaller land animals, and the diet includes berries, and berries are important because they contain essential vitamins for Yupik people. And the Yupik live in a climate that's described as a subarctic tundra, which is very cold in the winter and can get very hot in the summer. The land's generally flat, tundra wetlands, and it the Yupik land it covers an area that's about 100,000 square miles. Um, Climate directly impacts how much food is available for the Yupik people, and this is a picture of Bethel down in western Alaska. And since Alaska became a state in 1959, many lifestyle changes have occurred in the Yupik community. One of the harshest changes that came with a growing human race is industrialization, which contributes to the current climate and the changing of it. With climate change, areas of the Yupik region are getting hotter in the summertime, and many of the population notices the decreased rainfall that has occurred recently. To further add to the Yupik have lived on the coast, and one factor of climate change is the rising sea levels, which have taken land away from the Yupik people. With rising sea levels, and because much of the Yupik land is flat and boggy, hunting animals has gotten more difficult as many areas are inaccessible by foot. Um, Chinook salmon of the area have reduced in size in recent years, and they are getting smaller and smaller because they have started returning home much sooner than usual. Scientists theorize that ocean acidification is a factor of this. And with warmer temperatures and less rain, berries are becoming more rare to harvest during harvest season. Um, Factors that contribute to food security include overfishing, declining salmon population, and ocean acidification that can reduce life expectancy in the ocean. Um, because of climate change directly affecting the food in the Yupik area, many of the residents are worried for the salmon. They're worried for berry and hunting harvest. The Yupik people can have years in where there is little food to keep them going over the winter, and many think that food is a problem of the Yupik, and it's going to get worse with climate change. Um, culture is a ooh, sorry. Culture is a big importance to people, and with the changing climate, the Yupik may have they might have to lose aspects of their culture that are directly affected by climate change. And food is a primary point of culture for the Yupik, and with the worries that food is getting worse and worse, many people struggle to bring enough food in before the winter. And these are my sources, references. Thank you.